Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Camilla.
And welcome to Crowdsurfing, a show where we take a look at Kickstarter, Gamefound, and occasionally a Backerkit project.
Do we have one of those today?
We do.
We do.
You don't remember?
Nope.
All right.
It was, I think I know which one it is.
You'll be unpleasantly surprised.
Yeah. I'm writing down which one I think it is.
Yeah, write it down,
You're
please.
correct.
Okay.
Wait,
I had to remember.
She just scribbled.
I'm getting good at these games where you just give one letter clues. I'm like, I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
stop
got
playing
it.
bullseye.
Anyhow, we want to say thank you to our sponsor, Gamefound. There's a project. Well, let me show you the project first, and we'll be right back. Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Sheol 2.0 Midnight Odyssey from Lunar Oak Studio. So this is a game, a sci-fi, this is a mega game. There's a lot going on in this. A sci-fi game about darkness coming. You can see here the story. The darkness wept these shadows that rained down on the earth. So the black tide of Sheol. So what we're looking at here is a big involved story, a sci-fi story with a lot of unique concepts and a ton of, well, story that's involved in the game. And in fact, let's take a look at what you get in this game. There's 8 boards, 4 miniatures, 83 cards. But one of the things to point out here when we take a look at everything that's in the game is that there's so many illustrations, but 100,000 words of story plus all these other components. You can see this is a mega game that's going to take you a long time to play through and work together to fight off these shadows. Now, this is the second edition here, so they show you, for example, if you already own the game, you can buy an upgrade pledge to upgrade, or if you've never played before, then you can start with this 2.0, and then lots of different add-ons and more that are included with the game, an organizer box, extra dice, get that sun drop finishing, you know you want it. So this is Sheol 2.0 Midnight Odyssey on Gamefound right now.
Saying, not that it's competition, but I
Alrighty. The reason we mentioned the Sheol project is that it's in that end game thing right now. Like it counts down 10 minutes. If someone
cool.
backs it, you can keep going. So
They're in the end game now.
So if you want to back it,
Star Wars.
you need to do it right now. Alrighty. Before we start this, I need to borrow that pencil.
Oh, can I have it back?
Yes. We want to say thank you to some of our Gamefound backers. We want to say thank you to James Labar.
James.
Scott and Becky from Belmont.
Scott Bakula.
That's not Scott Bakula.
Is that what you said?
Scott and Becky.
Oh, I heard Scott Bakula. Sorry, Becky.
To Paul Zabat, Jane Mascara and Mark Meadows, Xander
Meadows.
and Zoru,
Oh,
Kevin Remington and family, Dave Marceau from Vancouver, Washington, Luke Boniecki from Poland, Juan and Elaine Delgado, David Tinnen, David and Susan Duckworth from Newcastle upon the Sea, and Ms. Pippa Vivian.
there's a lot of
Thank you.
cool names. I think
Yep.
the last name Remington might be one of my favorite last
Remington?
names ever.
That's good.
Remington.
That's a good one.
All
That's
right.
a good strong name.
Right?
I
Isn't
don't
that
mess with a
solid?
Remington.
No.
Winchester? Maybe.
That's okay. Yeah.
Remington? You
Smith?
don't mess with no.
Get out of
Fine,
here.
I'll think.
Wesson? Whatever. But Remington?
Remington? Woof. Woof. Nah.
I like
Don't
my
mess
last
with
name. There's only
Remington.
like 235 in the world.
Really?
So that's what ChatGPT said. Guess
Ask it.
Ask how many first names there are of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask it how many. I wonder if there's more. No, I don't wonder. I was saying my maiden name or my now name Cleghorn. I wonder which one, but no, my maiden name is probably like 1 in 3 people.
Yeah. It's
Quite
everyone's
common.
maiden name.
Now you're going to let the chat just stew on that.
I know. I was gonna
knowledge
give
for
it,
a
and then I was like,
while.
no, I don't want you guys to be able to guess all my passwords. You don't get my maiden
Also,
name.
her
First name
pet-
Remington
her pet-
is.
As
No,
a child,
don't say it. My best friend from elementary school. No.
I think it's your mother's maiden name usually anyway.
I guess if you named Remington could also be a first name. You could name then your child Remington.
Would you call him Remy? Remy Remington?
Remy Remington is a good name.
He
No,
would
it is
not
not.
get beat up. That is 100%.
You can trust
Yep.
Remy Remington.
I like that.
You know?
I like this. Z Remington.
Let's jump
do you
into
think?
our projects for the
Done.
week. Let's talk about the weather, the daily weather, a different challenge each day. This reminds me of that little thing Mike showed.
Mike
I did a puzzle,
Delisio?
Mike Delisio, where you had to fill. each day you would set the device to that date, and then you had to solve the Sudoku type puzzle or whatever it
I
was.
remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we have a copy here somewhere. So this is a little puzzle. Play to 6 cards to complete today's puzzle.
Yeah, so you set it up every day based on the month and the day, and then you just kind of cover it up with 6 set-aside cards trying to get a pattern built. The game, it seems cute, and I love the idea of it being a different setup based on the actual real day of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But the puzzle does not sound very interesting to me.
That's what I thought.
It
It looked
sounds
like-
kind of like, meh.
And if you're gonna do it every day for a year, it seems like I'm doing a puzzle right now, 101s from Pandasaurus, and it evolves month to month, gives you a little something new to do.
Right.
And so I would worry about this over the course of a year, just getting
Well, to be
a
fair,
little stale.
I know the people in my family have been playing Wordle for like 7 years straight.
That's
now.
really fair.
So,
That's a really
Yeah.
good counterpoint.
And every day we're playing Wordle, and every day we need to
That's-
announce it or groan at the table loudly so that I would say, "What's the matter? It's a hard one. Don't care." Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm projecting. Let's continue.
Oof. Hope they're not watching.
18. Oh
They're
yeah,
not.
like they're watching this.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
they're super
You
interested
heard
in your
this.
job.
They're definitely not watching.
1880 Romania. It's been a while since we've seen an 18XX game, and now we got a new one here. I think they're kind of running out of like.
Years? Yeah.
No, not years, but countries. So what? I don't think, for example, 1880 Romania. I don't think we'll see the sequel 1884.
Romania?
I assume
Yeah.
not.
No.
Yeah.
That being said, these games slowly look slightly nicer every time I see one, and yet
It is. This
It's
is
for
this
who
is-
they are.
It's
This is nicer. That's saying a lot.
to me it always looks prototype, but that's
They
my
kinda-
taste. Like
They have that look, which again is fine. I get it. If you don't mind that look, or maybe you even enjoy that look, then it's not a big deal. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I am glad that these games can now find their audience on this website. Because otherwise, these are very hard to distribute. You can't just make them and sit on these games. You know what I mean? Like, they will not find that audience. You got to find the person who wants
Right.
this
Right.
game based on where you are. So this is the way to go here.
But these have been getting, I think, pretty good reviews. All the ones that have come out. This is the main source of the 18XX games these days.
Yeah.
This guy Lonnie.
I want to get 18 Cuba.
All
Saw
right.
it right there.
Cuba.
Tinctura. This is a strategic worker placement game. So Tinctura, become an 18th century pharmacist. And don't kill anyone, because none of them did. And prove your skills. That is a straight up Euro. That picture, I'm like, I played that game. Wait, no, I don't think I have, but I might have.
Yeah.
This is a theme that I think you've said before you're kind of tired of, where it's like go out and forage to make some potions, to sell the potions, stuff like that. You've said it's a little
Yeah, at
trite
least
at this point, right?
I'm a
for
little
you?
tired of the fantasy version,
Yeah.
where it's just kind of like oobity goobity, red plus yellow is
Yeah.
a potion.
And that's
Yes.
what I was going to say is I think that this is taking that, but somehow bringing it back to this closer to real world
Yeah.
setting is really intriguing.
I agree.
I really liked the look of this. I liked, you're kind of foraging, but you're experimenting with your potions, making different kinds of ointments or potions or whatever it says right there to fulfill contracts, a lot
Yeah.
of different track movement and board management. I thought this was super cute.
And I will say, this is one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. It's not flashy. It's not expensive. Doesn't look expensive. But I watched that video, and I know if I would like this game or not, and I know how it functions. That video was fantastic. I did not need to dig into the minutia of this page. It's there if I want it, but I can watch the video, and I know what's going on. I understand the kind of game they're making
Right.
and who their target audience is. Awesome.
That's cool. That's cool.
Lots
These
of
guys-
moving parts, lots of interesting mechanisms. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Euro game through and
Very
through,
much.
but I know what it is.
They made this Norseman game, which I still haven't got to the table yet. I really like that cover.
So yeah, I remember us really liking the
Yeah, it's out there. It's on
game
the shelf.
found
It
for
just-
this,
I should
but
have played it last night. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was playing other
When did
worse
it
games.
come in? Underwater Cities, you said?
No, worse games, he said.
Oh, I thought maybe you played the new expansion. I want to play that.
Pampero, the unparalleled renewable energy Euro game. So Pampero's already been out there. This adds an expansion, which is a way that you can go to Kickstarter again, but also thinly veiled, hey, if you haven't got it the first time, you can get it. So this is a
Yeah.
big game. It looks like it's in the line of the Lacerda games,
That's right.
And I believe Lacerda said he liked this game. It's hard to remember if he did, if he said it or not. I do know that the big Euro gamers said this one wasn't as good as the rest, although apparently someone on our team gave it a seal of excellence.
Graham Anderson. I'd looked that up because I didn't know that anyone had played it. But yeah, it was Graham.
I think Chris played it, maybe. Well,
the only review that I saw was from Graham.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things on this. It certainly is pretty, though, for sure.
It looks really cool, but
I heard it's a lot of work. It's one of those. It's a style game that I'm not probably going to play, but I can see why people would.
I think in a vacuum right now, without knowing a whole lot about either this game or the one we just looked at, I'm more intrigued by the other one we just looked at. It's got a cooler theme and just looks a little more like.
This one looks better.
Agreed.
This looks better. Graphic design, artwork looks really good. The other one sounds better to me. I like that theme better.
I agree on that.
I think
being alchemical or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the just mechanically what was going on.
I like the theme of this one better, but I think visually this one doesn't
Doesn't work
strike
for
me.
you?
I think especially the
Wait,
map.
what? Okay,
I think the map
let me go
looks
back and show.
extremely.
Oh, now look at this. Wow.
It's like.
How are you comparing those two?
What are you looking at a tray though? Look at the board.
Look at the board.
All right. Hang on. This is a really long page.
Yeah, it looks like.
That looks awesome.
To me, it kind of looks like an 18XX kind of thing. Like it's just big blocks of color. You know, there's not a lot of art to it really. So for me, I just find it very, I don't love the way this looks.
It's about the Pampers industry.
Okay, that was made in chat. That
Somebody
joke.
said that?
Mike said, I prefer Huggies.
Okay, well, you know what, Heller? No one's reading your comments.
Beetle Battle, Beetle Battle, Beetle Battle, Beetle.
Oh, I want to talk about this.
I don't ever want to think about this game.
Beetle
again.
Battle, I just want to say the name. It's a 2 to 6 player game, 25 minutes plus. This one looks like you're putting cards together to make beetles. It's chaotic table slapping. I know you like that.
This looks awful.
Beetle chaining game that will fill your lives with laughter and friendly betrayal. The best of all betrayals.
Friendly betrayal. I'm stabbing you and stealing your bank account. But you can still call me if you want. If you need anything, reach out. We're friends. This looks like a pice of crap.
I don't think there's anything about this that I like.
Here's
I
the
don't like
thing.
the
It's a
look. I don't like
slapping.
the
It's one of those
gameplay.
dumb slapping games. So right there, I'm like, no, thanks. But also, those games live and die on the idea that when you flip over a card, you can quickly tell what it is to know if you should slap it or not.
And everyone has equal opportunity to know that. You know, these cards are so busy.
They're so busy.
And it's so like if you're playing a card with a cockroach, you know it has a cockroach. This means you're right there ready to slap it.
This
you
is
know?
like the ultimate
Right, exactly.
So dumb.
Exactly.
It just looks awful.
No one has yet figured out a way to fix that problem. I have to play a larger slapping game amount than both of you with the children's games and things. And it's always
games, right? You said games?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You should have to.
Just making sure.
It's always, how do you flip the card? Do you flip it away from yourself? Do you do it slowly? Do you turn it sideways? Do you either disadvantage yourself tremendously or give everyone else the advantage? And at the end of the day, these games always reward the fastest player who has so much fun.
Yep.
I remember one time I played Holly Golly with a bunch of teens in my school when I was teaching, and we played for about 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, I said, I cannot play this anymore because I've literally not moved. A card would be flipped, and I would start to think about it, and slaps were already on the table.
Yep. Yep.
I think the only way to fix that whole you have an advantage or a disadvantage is to not involve you if you're the one flipping.
Right. You're not allowed. Yeah.
You're still running into that whole like,
right.
I flip this way so this player sees it before this player. But who cares?
Or close your eyes and 3, 2, 1. Everyone look. You know, something like that. But I still think it should be a grabby game.
Such a drag to do it that
I
way.
know. Can you imagine? I think the solution is just play Spiky Dastards. Spiky
Dastards. Yeah.
Dastardly Spiky.
Yeah, we had to take that game out of the library for.
You took it out of the library?
We had to litigation
for sanitary
purposes.
reasons.
Where is it?
In a
Is it
hospital.
still in the library? I thought we took it out.
I did not have a chance to save it if it was taken out, and that makes me very upset.
There were injuries involved.
I know. 2 of them were mine.
Well, those are injuries we didn't even know about.
Oh.
All right. Red Leaf University. This is from Grail Games. Grail Games have made a few good games, and they made a pile of terrible ones. So I'm always kind of Well, let me just show you. Let's take a look at their recent games.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Night Cell, terrible. The Pixel series, I've only played one, but it's terrible.
You play Bob, Ohio Bob?
Ohio Bob.
Was
Farmhand,
it terrible?
Yeah. Farmhand, that's a good game. Fjords, anyway, Farmhand's a good game. Barony, don't know about. I haven't played his food for thought stuff. And there's a lot.
So you don't like any of them?
This game, Manhattan Project
War
War Machine,
was not
good.
great.
Like
I'm
that
not
one.
into 11
Silicon
Seas.
Valley was fine. The Garden was fine. Fjords was okay. Hibachi's good.
Will
Riders
Riders
is great.
You
Great.
guys really like
So it's
that.
kind of weird. Again, they're kind of all over the place.
They have pretty good
Huh.
production values, though.
They
that I will
do.
agree
They
with.
do.
This looks interesting. I don't love the look. I mean, I like that cover. I think the cover's cool, and I like it in theory. I like the idea of like these sort of anthropomorphic things are going to a university or whatever. But on a card-to-card basis, I'm not loving the look. These are creepy-looking, weird anthropomorphic things. Also, their puns are terrible.
Yeah, it almost reminded me of, like, looking at the cover, I immediately was thought of the Fit to Print game.
Yeah.
You know, kind of reminded me of that. This is one that I feel like the more I was looking at it, the more complex the game became as well, which had that disconnect from the look. Because again, I'm putting in this like, oh, maybe light to medium weight, you know, kind of Euro as you're planning your actions. Your characters are going through their college career and leveling up as they, you know, age and things like that. But then it talks about all the different worker placements that you can do with those characters. And there's like 6 or 7 of them. They
Yeah.
seem like they do pretty different things. So it got a little bit draggy in the gameplay. I was like, oh, there's another thing you can do. Oh, another thing. So I was left a little confused on how heavy of a game this is going to be.
I like some of Adrian's other games. I mean, he did Sagrada and Sparks and Mistwind. I like Sparks.
Mistwind. Okay, yeah.
That's the
I
big.
didn't play that one, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play that one, but
With a big whale or thing.
yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yep.
Mythwind. Hey, it's time for money. This is a big one. This is an expansion. And if, again, a reprint, that's almost always these things. For the Mythwind universe, this is from Open Owl Studios. And this is kind of their MO. I just got their latest game. What was it here?
Their latest.
Keep it down.
Did you say
please.
latest or lightest?
Latest. It definitely
Latest,
is not their
okay.
lightest.
Okay.
Stone Saga. I messed with this one a little bit. And Z and I recently reviewed Storyfold to very high praise.
Yes.
We all three, the three of us actually, reviewed Mythwind. And I was fine with it.
You were in the middle, I
Yes.
think. You liked it the most. I liked it the least.
There's a lot of
thought he
aspects
was-
of it
okay.
I liked.
Maybe.
There's a lot of aspects of it I liked the concept of it actually more than the game itself. I felt like the little mini games, the exploration's interesting, although it felt the biggest problem with the game, it never felt like we were actually doing anything. We would work really, really
basically-
hard, and then finally
Yeah.
we built a building.
Yeah, it's basically Stardew Valley, but analog, which means it's kind of slow. And it means there's a lot of like moving bits around because, you know, the computer's not doing that for you. And it suffers from the same things. There's no real like end game, right?
Right.
Like progression just for the sake of moving forward. And, you know, but yeah, it had some issues. But I think it is a very different game than the average game.
And
Very
I definitely don't
much
have any
so.
issues on the production.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I had
definitely,
some issues actually with the production. Some of those tiles had a hard time fitting, but
Oh, like, specifically with a farmer, I think
Yeah,
it
the
was.
guy who
or
played
something like that.
Polyominoes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I definitely think it's a game that if you do like those farming games, you know, your Stardew Valley or your any of those just farming games, you know, kind of cozy, endless games.
Story of Seasons,
Then, I don't know what that is. But then this is, like you said, an analog version of that.
Yeah.
But you do have to know it's you just kind of keep going. You don't ever win. You don't ever lose.
I don't know
you
that
kind of
that
develop.
doesn't bother
you
me
know?
as much. I don't mind to keep going. I just played Cozy Stickerville, and that did that. And the
Yeah,
new
you
one
like
that
that,
they
yeah.
have looks like that too. To me, this one was I felt we kept going, but we never really. Nothing really interesting was happening. It was very much
slow.
a mundane
Oh, very slow,
life,
okay.
just da-da-da. And I didn't like a couple of the mini games. So if
Got
I
it.
went in, I'd be
Okay.
like, I'm not playing that one or that one. And that's kind of
But that's great for this. Then here, maybe, I mean, there are 2 new characters. So I
That's
think
true.
if this is something you're into, having that, you know what, maybe I'm played this character out a little bit too much, or I want to try something else. I do think that these look like they're going to be very unique characters if this is something that you're playing through, to add that variability to this game that just kind of keeps going. And I mean
Yes.
that positively because I did enjoy this game.
I will give
So
them
do I.
props,
I
though.
mean-
They're good. They're a good company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him props too, just for supporting this game. A and B, this game is really different from a lot of games out there. If you do enjoy the way this feels to engage with, you find that relaxing or just entertaining, then great. There's 2 more characters, absolutely.
All right, now we're back to welcome back, Tom Vessel.
Ooh.
Combat Eastern Front. This is a solitary game of man-to-man combat. This is from Compass Games, but this one's doing pretty well. And this is that kind of game where when I was in college, I was like, man, I want this so much. I'd play this forever. Oh, yeah.
Really?
So funny.
I used to look at these boards and think, how many ways can those boards fit together? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it was a...
I've never thought about that. Huh?
And I just like the concepts of that, and I like this combat, but I am done with this myself. But I'm glad this is here. I think people will enjoy it.
When you were in college, were you a massive, massive nerd?
Perchance.
It's rhetorical. It's rhetorical.
Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, moving on. We got Yaah! Magazine.
No holds barred.
An
War
Urgent
strategy
Fury
game.
war game with mounted game board. Yaah is what you yell when you run into battle. I do find it funny. It's like Yaah, the no hard. This is basically what they call this. It's a board game magazine. I'm like, it's a war game magazine.
It's a war, right?
Let's be clear on that.
Yes.
Because I thought, this is really weird. I've never heard of this magazine.
War games.
So I looked it up. And that's cool, though, because, again, you talk about a thing to get another sheet of counters and a scenario for your game. So that's really worth checking out, and you know where to find it. Go to the very end in Barnes & Nobles where the Ys are.
Just like the 18XX game we were talking about, like, this is a perfect platform for this. There is an audience for this. It's a specific audience, and here is a way to reach that audience. I think that's great.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Blood Economy, a solo vampire card game.
This was very misleading to me because when I saw that top, did you find the same thing? When I saw the title at the top and the brackets, the title in the brackets, I'm like, oh, is this from Game of the Month?
Oh,
It looked
I had
exactly
that, yeah.
like the ones from Gabe Barrett.
Gabe Barrett, yeah, I thought that as well. I was surprised by how small of a game this is.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a 18. I don't think it's 18 cards, but it's not too far off from there. It's a tiny. I mean, even if you get the game, it comes in one of those little like fold up things that we see from the.
Bud and Shy?
No, the other ones, the little escape room kind of games from Horrible Guild. Yeah, the Christmas Caper, the Endangered one,
the
holiday hijinks.
Ones.
That's from, not Horrible Guild, that's from...
No, you're right. Yeah, that is from...
not Kids Table Board Games, but their sister company, whatever it is.
It's not Burnt Island.
Burnt Island, yes,
Yeah,
Burnt
Fire,
Island.
that's it. Yeah.
It is Burnt Island?
Yeah, Burnt Island Games, they're the ones who put that out.
Here's my concern. If I have to...
My bad on that.
This game seems like it might be fine, a small little game. But with all due respect, as someone who cannot draw themselves, I hate this art so much. It looks like a kid drew it. I know that's mean. I don't know how else to say it. I think it's bad art.
On
it is
that,
an angry kid. I like that.
really appreciate the low ink version of this. I mean, the artwork aside, I think it's really cool to see them doing a print and play where it's full color and then low ink color, because usually in this we'll just see black and white, or you want full color or black and white. And so to have a low ink option, I think it was good and well done.
How does that work? Is it just a lot of colors removed?
It is, so like, yeah, I mean, it actually shows side by side, and you'll see if you keep scrolling.
That's the low ink, or that's...
It is low ink, and so I don't know if you can see it on his screen. His screen's kind of dark.
Yeah,
but
okay.
There's some background color behind her face, and her face is peach. Here it's not peach, and so it takes out a lot of that extra saturation.
They're all sort of a little washed out for the sake of less ink being utilized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I like that. Cool. I just don't like the look of the game whatsoever. I'm with you, Tom. In fact, when I first saw it, I'm like, ooh, Gabe Barrett's game this month took a hit. Because normally his artwork is superb. Whoever he gets to do the artwork, this isn't that.
It's a lot of different ones, I think he works with. He has good taste for that.
Yes, he does.
Stellar Ventures. Take control of interstellar corporations, outwit the aliens, and crush your rivals to dominate the galaxy.
Stupid aliens.
This is from a new company, I guess.
It's a big game coming out with.
They also have a quote from...
Cole Worley, right?
That's, Cole Worley, designer of Arcs, Root, and Pax Premier. That's a good quote. I mean, that's fantastic.
But what does that mean? What does he mean by it's one of the best portfolio games? What's a portfolio game?
If you don't know, this isn't for you.
I know. I mean, I don't. I'm being serious. I'm not trying to be stupid.
Isn't a portfolio game kind of like saying like a coin game is a counterinsurgency game? A portfolio game, I think, is a type of game. I don't know what it means, but I believe that's what it is. We will be corrected momentarily. Just you wait.
It looks like a railroad game.
Google it real quick.
It really feels like a railroad stock 18X game.
Maybe that's what a portfolio game is.
Like a stock.
We're lost
game.
and confused. Help us.
Yeah, it was definitely giving me kind of the world order kind
Pink
of vibes,
ink?
you know, where you each have your own faction that's developing and working with each other, and you're voting on rules together, and you know, what company has this imposed on them, which one doesn't. I mean, a communal kind of decision making that's very, very asymmetric, not like player driven competition.
So I'm disagreeing with Mike. Mike gave us a definition of portfolio. I know what the word portfolio means. I don't believe that's what Cole Worley meant in that statement.
I think like Mike Delisio there said cube rails, because they talk about cube rails in here a couple times.
Which
so
again must be kind of like you're saying a train game type of thing.
Yeah.
But with stock, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so. It must mean something to people that play coin games and cube rails and crayon rail games, like genres we are not invested in.
Yeah.
That must be what a portfolio
By the way,
is.
Andrew S., who has playtested with too many plays to count, you cannot play a game enough where you can't count the plays. There's definitely you can count them. I just want to give the heads up. I mean, I can count to 1,000, and you haven't played the game that many times.
Okay, well, calm down there.
Whoa.
1,000?
Whoa.
You're a big man.
All right. Dicedangle II, or Dicedangle 2.
Either one works. There's some unfortunate spacing between that D, the second D in that, and that A because of the font.
Yes.
And it really bothers me. I am no graphic designer by any means, but I am a fan of visual clarity and simplicity, and that is very annoying.
I am amused by their thing. It's like the dice set hidden in a relic of power. But if you came in wearing that, I'd be like, what's in that?
Oh,
There's
yeah, 100%.
something in that.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's not very hidden. It keeps clinking and clanking, and it's on your neck.
This also looks like something that you get like a Ren Fair.
Yes.
You know, it's like right there next to that dragon talon holding the marble.
Let's
you know?
buy a set of these
Right
for
there.
Billy Bob Thornton and who was it? Angelique Jolie, where they wear each other's blood around their necks.
Oh,
They did,
yeah.
they did.
It looked kinda like that,
It
right?
does,
I
yes,
would
it
do that.
does,
I
yeah.
would fill
You
this
would?
with blood.
Oh.
And then, like, keep the dice in it, but, like, fill in the crevices with
gosh.
blood. I'm just saying. Then
Floating
It's
dice.
time to
First
roll.
time you
Yeah.
roll, you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
but you need like a clear side, so it becomes like a magic 8-ball. You're like, it's a 17.
Oh, I like that,
know?
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do like that.
Have
blood.
they
It
not
has
done
blood
that?
in it.
They must have done a Magic 8-Ball, but for like a D20 in it.
Oh, good. I thought you were saying with blood.
I did
I'm
too.
like,
No,
Yeah, I
no,
was
no.
definitely thinking that. I was like, I don't think
mean,
they've done that. No.
I'm sure there's some cultists that have done that. It's
I'm
not what
pretty
I'm.
sure the blood would drop.
No, not if you
It's
treat
like,
it right.
Do you want to use our magic 8-ball?
Yeah.
We're not talking about this at all. There's really tiny dice that you'll never use,
No.
I hate these.
but
Yep.
you'll pull them out just to show people they're there.
And they're
they
worse
all
to
fit
step
on one
on.
finger. I hate that. They're so small.
They're worse to step on than Legos also.
I bet.
Also, when you drop one, you'll never find it again.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
No. Until
Also,
you
that
step
thing
on
looks
it.
pretty big to hang around your neck.
It does.
I agree.
It's
That's
going to give you a neck cramp.
that's as big as that person's hand. That's a big
Ooh.
pendant. I mean, yeah, no.
You're going to bruise your sternum if you like have to, run to the mailbox real quick.
Oh, 18. Oh, 12.
All right. This is 3 different games. TRICKTAKERs expansion, the best of Neapolitan, which is, by the way, vanilla. And
Agreed.
Zoom Vroom.
This is all you guys because I have
The
extreme negative
TRICKTAKERs,
interest in this. So
here and the
take it away.
expansion is actually the one that's doing the best of the 3 because TRICKTAKERs is a pretty well-liked game already. I haven't played it personally, but I know it's beloved. It's got like the funky animal sort of artwork from this company, and they continue to put out content for it, so that one's doing very well. The best of Neapolitan, I looked into a little bit. It did not sound, again, like a particularly beloved one. In fact, and I looked into the game, it looks a little mid, is what I'll say to me. Zoom Vroom is the one I'm the most interested in of the 3. It is a reprint of a game called My Favorite Carrera, which came out from Japan a long time ago. It was based on an anime that was about racing, like Carrera as in Porsche. And it is a really interesting trick-taking game in which you are trying to win just the last trick, but winning tricks before that one gives you speed. And you will add your
What?
speed,
Like
not like,
heroin, cocaine.
no, like
Oh, I'm back out.
zoom, zoom, vroom speed.
Why were you in?
Because it was unique in trick taking.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's another trick taker game coming up later on, which is about heroin. We'll get to that one.
I'll think about it.
So Zoom Zoom Vroom, it looks really cool. I like the look of it. It has that Hanna-Barbera kind of vibe.
Yeah, what makes them bring a game to Kickstarter as opposed... Because I looked here, they only have 4.
Yeah.
But they have many more games than that.
They have published some just straight up. I guess they're trying to gauge interest, maybe.
Sure.
Anyway, I like my favorite Carrera game, the Zoom Zoom Vroom game. I think it's a good one.
All right.
Should check that one out.
Munchkin. This is what was on Backerkit.
Backerkit. That's what the M was for.
Munchkin.
Which one's? Hold on one second. Boast or Nothing. Is that Boast or Nothing? I'm guessing is the Neapolitan. I'm being corrected by Mike DeLisio probably. Shut up.
Anyhow, Munchkin, second edition.
Taking.
Millions of games sold, billions of monsters slain. This one actually did. At first, I thought this is not doing that great
Billions.
comparatively. Don't get me wrong, 300,000, 6,000 backers is a
no,
lot.
that's good.
But Munchkin's also, as they said, they've sold millions of copies. But then I thought people who buy Munchkin aren't probably going to Kickstarter. You just want to go to the store and buy the newest Munchkin.
I agree.
I think so. I was surprised at how many changes there were.
There's
to it.
not.
You
Okay.
played this live,
We
right?
played it
thought-
live, right? We were.
Oh, really? Okay, because they make it sound here like there are a lot of changes to it.
Well, he
So-
wrote them right here that he improves the balance of classes a bit.
No,
Some
there's
of
a
the art
whole-
was changed. Kills some jokes that aren't funny today.
There's a whole section on it where, how
No
it's all
illustrations of
different.
card
Like, yeah, so
design.
this here makes it look like a lot,
Yes.
is what I thought.
It plays almost exactly the same. The coins
Okay.
is the newest mechanism. It's I would consider it a 1.5,
Okay.
which is not bad. Again, I will give them this. It is a new version and it's backwards compatible.
And I think that's probably the right move to make because the first is so beloved, especially mass market. And so you don't want it, because that's what I was going to say is I'm surprised at how different this one is. That's a very bold move for something that's so beloved in mass market production.
Yeah, but if it doesn't
so,
work, they
but
just
if
be
it's
like-
not that, so if it's not that many changes, that makes more sense. Make it look new, make it look fresh, make it look exciting for this game that you've played for 15 years,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So that's interesting.
Yeah, it's still Munchkin. If you don't like Munchkin, this will not change your mind.
Well,
and if you like Munchkin, I think you'll like this. I don't think this will also be like, you'll go, wow. Because, to be fair, it's been a long time since I played Munchkin. But when I played it, I thought, this is the same game I've
This
always
is
played.
Munchkin,
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
You know, what's
cool.
the
I
difference?
mean, how different could it be if it's backwards compatible, for goodness sake,
That's
right?
true.
So
Yeah, I went through the rule book, and there's a list. They tell you to take out, I think, 4 cards from the original one. And a lot of that is they think that some of the original one has some tasteless jokes. There's more of that than anything else.
What? It didn't
okay.
age well?
Yeah, well,
Humor is timeless.
indeed. All right. Mount Olympus Community College.
I
This
love...
is an RPG, right?
Yes. I love the idea of the theme
Why did I
of
put this one in there?
I don't know. But it sounded like the theme is really funny.
Maybe I just picked this because I was looking at it and I forgot I left it in the thing.
You don't want to cover it?
It's an RPG. Go ahead.
I think the theme was really interesting, but the more they talked about it, this is one that unfortunately I think they explained too much on the page. That was like, oh, wait, this isn't for me. I don't know what most of this stuff is. Bye. I found myself backing out. It definitely is more deep into TTRPG. Is it TTRPG or?
Yeah, tabletop.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought,
RPGs,
yeah.
yeah.
Then so I thought it was a cute idea. Like,
I
oh,
agree.
you're the failed one. It's the community college of the Mount Olympus. I thought that was a fun setting.
That's cute, and that's
Yeah.
enough to have some fun with that.
Yeah.
But it's also a very small RPG, I think.
Yeah.
Ask the Cat's Oracle. Make 100 decks. That has 165 backers.
But she's only making 100, so 66 of those people are going to be really disappointed.
Row.
I was really... This is...
Yes. Go ahead.
No one wants to say
so
it.
pretentious.
What?
What is it, Tom?
No, it's just okay. Well, people know I'm not a big fan of cats, so I'm trying. That's not have anything to do with my thoughts
If
on
this was
this.
dogs, would you like it?
No.
Then you can
but
say
this
what you're
whole like
thinking.
I don't like cats. I'm scared what they'd say to me, and now they're like that message was lovely for me. Cats are not here to give us a deeper meaning of life. Cats are here because we are stupid enough to
What?
bow to their whims
Delicious
and bring them
stupid?
into our houses.
What? You hate him?
I hate everything about this project.
I'm
The one-
not far off.
My takeaway was more this person, Lindsay, who is making this, there's some writing near the top that says that she, like, this was magical. Like, she poured a lot of themselves, I'm assuming herself. I don't know. I'm assuming you're.
I don't hate the art,
pronouns.
by the way. The art's fine.
Into this project. And it was a magical thing to bring to fruition, something else along those lines. But if I'm not mistaken, this is some artwork, which I can't do, so kudos, and a deck of 36, I want to say, cards with one word across the bottom. Nothing crazy, just like standard words like angry, cute, desperate, unknown is one of the words. Like,
yeah,
I'm
is it a tarot
confused.
deck?
No,
I thought it was
it's
a
an
tarot deck, a tarot.
It's the Oracle deck, which is in the same vein as tarot, but they are different. I don't know how. Don't ask me, but I do know that they are.
Let me ask you
I
this.
don't
Maybe
know.
you know
I
this.
probably
Maybe you
don't know.
don't know. Are the words in an oracle deck, whatever you said, are they set? Or did this person pick those 36 words?
I don't know that. I think that they're different, but again, I'm very much guessing on that. So if I had to give an answer, I would say I think that they're different on each Oracle deck, but I don't know for sure.
Maybe you turn over a card. You're like, I wonder what we should do today. Turn over a card and it says Journey. You're like, everyone get in the car.
It's supposed to be incredibly vague on purpose, right?
I think so, because I know like tarot decks are more set, right? Like you always have certain characters in there which have certain meanings and certain ties, and then I think Oracle decks are a little more flexible. So again, I don't know if it's a set group of words, but I do know it is more interpretive up to, what you're pulling from it, that kind of
Come
stuff.
on. I mean, like, one of the words is literally unknown.
Right.
That's like that's the version of like ask again later at this point. Well, this is like, come
Try
on.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
but people like the idea. It's working, so that's why it made the
Yeah.
list.
Well, that
HEYtrace Battle Mat, traceable, reusable, curl-free D&D mat. The curl-free itself is pretty impressive.
I want this just to figure out what kind of material this is, because it sounds like
Plastic.
perfect. It's like you can fold it, but it's not going to wrinkle, it's not going to curl, it's erasable. I'm like, this is a magic material. What is it? So I want it just for that.
I like this concept a lot because the problem with these maps, you can buy them at every convention. They have big, and I bought a few in my day. You have to draw everything on them, but if you can just put it over another map,
Yeah.
it's easy to say I'm in this square going to that square. It just works really well.
Do they all have the same scale? Like, is there a set scale for these maps so this would generically work?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what they say about the scale.
That's 3/4 of a compliment, people. I'm going to take it as I'm interesting.
Let's not turn something into something it's not.
I'm gonna flip over a
down to
cat.
half
I'm gonna
a
flip
compliment.
over a cat card for you.
Yeah, what's it say?
Try again.
Oh.
It looks like they're all the same scale.
Okay, well, that's good. That's really good. So, yeah, I
I would like to see this in
want
person.
this. You know how you can do that?
By
The
without,
button.
No,
the
I'm
button.
Not, I'm not backing it.
Do
just-
it.
Okay. Is that all the games? No, we got another one. Ants and Crumbles, War at the Picnic Table. This is the second Ant on the Picnic Table game that's come out recently because Bitewing just released one.
You said that there were good games coming next week, maybe the week after that.
He said that like a month ago, right?
Tell me
Remember?
there's good games coming.
I know.
There's.
It's like he keeps teasing
Are we
us.
done with the games?
Guys, keep
We are
coming to
done with
work. I
games,
promise
guys.
they'll get good one
This
day.
one looks pretty rough to me too. I don't know.
I don't think this one looks as bad to me, but it looks just fine. It's like an abstract game with ants.
It seems like kind of an analog version of
This
Snake.
one's doing really well though, Z.
Yeah.
Who's the publisher on this one?
It's a new publisher. I forget what they're called, but it's a new one.
No, they made that weird fried
So
potatoes
they're
game.
called fried potatoes or something like that. But anyway, this
Well,
is
of
like
course they are.
they're called something.
Have we seen that one? The
Yeah,
fried
they're
potatoes.
called fried potatoes. So this is their first one. It's not.
Maybe it will work.
You like it? You like the look here, Tom?
I think the look is okay. I don't want to. Don't try to drag me in the
Actually,
fence of the
halfway
game.
down, they're like, and we did it with hexes too, and that one looks a little better.
Oh, that's funny. I think I would hate that. I like how
Take a look.
clean this almost
Go down.
looks. I probably
Down,
didn't
down,
make
down
it
to
that far.
Goblin Town. Down to there it is. That looks a little better.
Is that bees?
No, I think that should be bees.
It does
Keep
show
going.
bees here on the side.
Keep going. I saw it with the things on it.
Bees.
Keep going.
Bees and pizza. It looks like.
Wait, I saw it somewhere.
Hang on. Am I looping here? I feel like I'm looping.
There it is.
You're right. It does look better with hexes.
Thank you. It looks like 18x ants.
Oh, those bees are gonna beat up
they
every
acrylic?
ant. Those bees are really a weird mix there. Okay.
How do ants and bees feel about each other?
Before we go
Do they
to
have
some
beef?
off the wall, huh? Before we jump to some weird projects, let's first hear from Mark Streed.
This Dice Tower Spotlight is brought to you by Logic and Lore. Constellations are out of alignment and the cosmos won't fix itself. In Logic and Lore's second edition, Mice and Dragons race to restore order using pure deduction. You'll ask questions about 2 hidden cards you're not allowed to see, while your opponent must answer truthfully. Every answer narrows the sky, every clue sharpens the pattern, and when you finally commit to the alignment, 1 wrong card ends it instantly. Now the Ravens have arrived, and they've brought variants. 2 new modes twist the puzzle with fate, timing, and probability. In Starflight, information shifts like starlight. Dice are re-rolled as you move, and the value you land on changes what you can learn. You strike now or spend power to chase a better moment. And in Star Sprite, the future has choices. You pick a die to seek fortune, bend the odds when you dare, and earn power as you master every path the Ravens reveal. The logic remains, but the night sky no longer stands still. For more information, please check out the campaign over on Kickstarter.
All right. Let's take a look at some non-gaming projects.
What do we got?
Do you want a tennis machine built into your backpack?
Nope.
This is making over $1 million. Tennis people got money.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. No, I think it's because if you're going to the courts, then you're not. It's a portable machine.
Yes.
You know,
I was
that's
going to say,
I mean,
it has nothing to do with the backpack.
No.
It just means you can carry the machine on your back.
Right.
Like a backpack, but it's all the entirety of it is the machine.
You're not like,
you can't
also,
put
I have
anything
my
in.
iPad.
Right.
No.
No, this isn't like can you put your racket in there too. Right.
It's also not small. That is a big machine strapped to everyone's
Yeah.
back in these pictures.
But it means you can use any court. You
Yes.
don't have to go to one that has this or have a private coach or it kind of brings that
As far as
accessibility
I can tell,
down.
these particular machines are used a lot by people who
Yes.
play
Yes.
tennis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool and
Yeah.
clearly doing really well.
Yeah.
It also seems to have the backing of a lot of important people in this industry.
Ooh, that's interesting. Somebody says a dog toy. I could see myself taking this to a dog park. I don't have a dog. I just do it for fun.
I like that.
Just to mess
It's
with people.
People's
Like, go
dogs
get
are
'em.
like, stop, lady. You're like, I have 100
Yeah.
more tennis balls.
Yeah.
I like
Let's see
that.
how this goes.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be a dog park. It'd be a regular park where people
Yeah.
are walking their dogs. Oh, best day of my life. It's going to be
I
great.
like that. I like that.
By the way, I found a park here with a ton of dogs. I'll tell you later.
Oh,
Are they free?
All right, the
Free dog pat
first
and love on.
27-inch portable TV, never been done before.
nope.
Monitor your world on screen anywhere.
I'm confused. Is the thing here that makes this TV portable as opposed to other TVs you couldn't possibly move? The fact that it has a built-in leather handle on the back?
No. It said it's cordless. They should have just said a cordless monitor because they're all, like you said, all TVs are portable. What
Yeah.
they mean is you can just pick this one up and move it while it's playing and stuff. It
Got
has
it. So it's like the boombox version
Yeah,
of a
it's-
TV.
It's like an iPad that has a handle on it and doesn't do anything except for TV.
No, you could plug into it so like a PlayStation or something, but then
There you go.
I love
Okay.
that because the PlayStation needs power.
Which is
Right.
also
You-
not
So
really
what's the point then of the
portable.
TV not needing power?
you could hook up the Switch to it.
Switch needs power.
No, the Switch runs on the battery. You could hook up to the TV.
Do you have to have the docking station?
The
Does that have
docking
to have
station
power?
needs power.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't own this TV. I don't know if that would work or
No,
not.
does the docking station? Do you own a docking station?
You own a Switch, so you own a
A
docking
dock- so does
station
that have
unless
to be
it's a
plugged
Switch
in?
Lite. Yeah,
No,
it needs
no.
to be plugged in.
No, the docking station.
Oh,
doesn't
you
work.
guys should fight.
No. You do plug it in, but that's only because you use it to power the Switch.
Which,
You don't need it to be plugged in to
I've
pass
never
through.
tried it. I wouldn't know.
I love how you guys
go.
are arguing about something you don't know. That's great.
Question? No, I'm not saying I'm right. Question is, how long would this need to last for you to consider it?
27
Last.
days.
like without being
that's
recharged.
irrational number. Come on.
You said to consider it. I mean, I like
20. No, like how long do you think it should last?
On one charge
Yeah.
for me to think it's worthwhile bringing along. I don't think it's worth bringing along.
I would say
I really don't. Like it could charge. I could never have to charge this, and I think it's a. I don't think it's great.
I mean,
I don't want to move a TV this big. I'm sorry. I can
Where-
just bring an iPad.
where am I going to be using it? Let's think camping. No, enjoy outside. You want a TV. Long flights. If it's a long flight, they have them in the back.
you-
Or I have my.
You
know what I'm
can't
saying?
bring- no.
Like that's what I'm saying.
No.
Like there's nowhere that you're going to be. That's my point. Like there's no.
You're like, everyone here is watching the same thing.
Enjoy first class, suckers. Rock.
But like, there's nowhere. That's my exact point. Is there's nowhere that it's like, oh, this would be good in that situation. No, because here's a laundry list of reasons why not.
I could
You
see
know?
that if you're, I could see this being useful if you had a camper and you traveled to campgrounds and wanted to watch something at night when you were there outside.
If you are someone
Why
who
you're-
loves camping, you have like a that kind of
Glamping.
vehicle.
Let's be clear, glamping.
Yeah, if you like glamping and you
You're a
drive around
glamper.
a lot, and you like the idea of going somewhere and being just outside your camper on like a picnic table.
Yeah.
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 And at that point, it doesn't need to last a whole lot. I'll take a couple hours.
It's 5, by the way.
5 is great.
That's a movie.
Well, they're like
That's
saying
a
it's 2
long
movies.
movie.
It says
I don't think it'd be.
power up to 5 hours of movies. That's what it says, which means it's probably closer to 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would trust two.
If
full
Apple's
movies
gonna
on
lie, everyone else does too.
It. Yeah.
First of all, I like to take umbrage at the fact that I get that if you go camping, you want to get out away from the nature. But if you go camping a lot, there's nothing wrong with sitting at a fire, but also maybe watching a movie.
About camping.
You're not invited to my fire.
I wasn't going to come anyway because God
To
gave
be
us
clear, you
hotels
were
for
not
a reason.
invited anyway. This is just another reason
God gave
why you
us
can't come to
hotels.
my fire pit.
Huh.
That I don't.
And the
have.
Lord said, "You shall stay at the."
On the 8th day.
The Hilton.
Oh,
right.
the Hilton. Okay. The
Trophy
Ward of
Hunter.
Astoria.
Hey, are you tired of using IGN and other very easily accessible websites to find out where stuff is in a video game?
Yeah.
Are you tired of having to Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just get an app that tells you where they are. Or you can find very specific apps for the game. Like there's
Right, yeah.
40 apps just for Skyrim.
This is doing pretty well, though. Wasn't it doing okay?
It's doing okay. It's 10,000.
All right.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
I don't know that. Would you ever back an app?
no.
Because
No.
you know it's going to come out.
No.
If it succeeds, it comes out, and then you just buy the app.
I think I have probably bought an app like 3 times in my life, and that's only because
any app. You don't
like
mean
any app.
backing one. I mean, like
Well,
literally
that's what I'm saying. Like,
available.
and I've only like bought 3 apps in my entire life, and at least 2 of those had a free version that I used for a year, and then I was like, yeah, it's worth having this without ads. Like I do not.
Don't
pay
ask
for
me how
it.
many apps I've bought. It's more
He
than
bought
3.
3 of them since it's been sitting here today.
Yeah. So it's like to that I cannot even imagine backing.
Well, you
an
don't
app,
play
too.
video games on your phone, right, at all?
I mean, no. Do I do any game on my phone?
Now I'm wondering how many apps I bought. I know I bought
Here
probably
we go.
100.
Here we go. This is gonna be great, y'all.
No, I'm not-
Stay tuned for
No.
this riveting footage.
Yep.
VidTube. Are you tired of YouTube?
No,
This
but,
is basically
but if
like-
I was, this ain't the answer.
This definitely sounds like, do you miss MySpace? Do you wish it was a video
Oh my
platform?
God, I love
Here you go.
I love it. This is so optimistic. It kind of breaks my heart with the optimism, honestly.
But also, he's calling it VidTube,
Yeah.
copying YouTube, except the word vid, and then a symbol right next to it. The
Very
whole thing
close
looks
to
very
it.
similar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why do we need funding? Business formation and legal. You're definitely going to need legal.
Also, the writing for this was pretty
is,
atrocious.
yeah.
I read the first paragraph and it was like, ooh, this is not great.
Yeah.
This is a no-go here. Sorry.
This here was kind of, because that kind of reminded me of that like school project. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like, I have to create something like, when we were in 4th grade and had to make a website,
that
and
feel,
they're like,
doesn't it?
here's your first website. Here's your first project you have to do.
He needs
Yeah.
$215,000, but he's got $1
From himself.
from Z
One.
Garcia.
One.
I believe in him.
He hasn't canceled it yet. There's that.
All right. Do you need to...
Somebody explain this to me.
Okay. So it's a conspiracy diagram editor
Uh-huh.
for... If you're like, Joe's coming over, you're like, how do I know Joe again? So you go over to your board and you're like, oh, Joe is the friend of Sally, and Sally is Bob's wife.
and Bob
Are you
killed
being for
someone back in
real?
1984.
Is that really what this is? Is he?
I really
is he
think that's what
joshing
this
me?
is for. I
This
think
is
it's
for
to
the
keep
way-
track of how you know people and
No.
The way it came across to me was more of a story organizing device, like Act 1, Act 2. This is how the characters in this thing I'm creating are going to interact. And so this person will be related to this person.
Oh, yeah.
But we have these things. They exist. Actually, they're built into
oh, it's a
screenwriting
made-up
software.
thing. I see. Never mind. Okay.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what I
got
mean?
it.
Like, this is not...
I could see this if it's like as a brainstorming kind of thing, like if you are writing a book or if you are something like that, like it being a tool that you use.
This
but
exists.
does it? Okay.
You can
Then
get...
yeah, no.
You can get an app that is just a pin board like this, but also if you're writing, you can just get a piece of writing software like Final Draft or something, and they have this kind of software built into it. This looks rough. $97 somehow. I'm impressed by
One
the
backer.
$97.
Oh, what is the pledge level? Because I want to say if there's only one person, that means they did $97. I did that math myself, by the way.
Ad free for a month, $2.
I just want to know like what level they blacked for here.
Oh, you want to go down to the $97?
Is there a $97
There's a-
pledge? Whoa.
This is hilarious. This is a $98.
So it was not that
It's
one.
about 98, it says. So maybe 97. It should right there. It's one backer right there. It's that one.
There it is.
Where am I seeing this?
Right,
Oh, right
there.
here.
One backer, yes.
And that one is also about 98.
Got it. Okay.
So when they say
Interesting.
about 98, we now know. 97.
Okay. 97. All right.
That's math, folks.
Feel good about that.
This app is going to work for about 1 month. That's 0 months.
All right.
Oh.
Well, it's time to pick picks of the week. Let's start with Mike.
Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio, and this week I'm going to be picking the Portland Game Collective collection of card games. You've got a expansion to TRICKTAKERs, a trick-taking game that I love a lot, and now you're getting new characters for that. You're getting a new version of a game that used to be called Boast or Nothing, now called Best of Neapolitan. It's a fantastic must-not-follow trick-taking game. And then you've got Vroom Vroom Zoom, I think, which is a remake of a game called My Favorite Carrara RS, I think, a racing-themed trick-taking game. So I'm very excited. I've played 2 of the 3 games, or at least I've played the base game of the expansion, and very much wanted to play the new one, so I'm glad to get them in these new editions. Portland Game Collective does a really good job with their productions as well, so very excited about those. That is my pick of the week. All right, well, let's check out what everyone else is going to choose.
I will say, if there's anything Mike is teaching us all, is that you don't have to be pretentious and hunt down all these weird little trick-taking games. If they're good, someone will reprint them.
There
So
it
just
is.
hang
Just
on.
be patient.
There it
Just be
is.
patient.
And then as a side note, I have no pick of the week. Thank you. I don't.
I'm going to go with Tinctura. The very
Found
first
it.
one. There, yeah.
I thought about this one, and
Yeah.
I might play it, but
This one surprised me, I think. I really like this real world setting for it. It's kind of like Quacks of Quedlinburg meets Potions of Azurland or something like that, you know, where you're out getting the different ingredients, but it seems like there's a lot going on. I like the secretly planning your day of the actions. And I really like games where you have that time track, you know, for turn order. And so you're really reminding me very much of trekking through time, you know, where it's like, how much time do I want to spend here? Because that's going to affect my turn order, you know, and so this push and pull kind of, you have this amount of hours, how are you going to spend them and when do you spend it, which affects the turn order. I thought that was a really intriguing mechanism as well. So, yeah, I was charmed by this one for sure.
I think the thing it reminded me of, actually, the most thinking about it now was Luthier, probably, where you have like a limited amount of time to like
Okay.
satisfy people and whatever they want, or
Interesting.
cure them in this case. Yeah, I think this is a good one. I am gonna give it to the in Mike's eloquent words, Floom Floom Kabroom. Because I don't know about the other two. Like the other two are fine, but that one trick taking game I do enjoy. So
why am I not finding this? There it is. Gotcha.
There you go. So yeah, Zoom Zoom Vroom is of the 3 that, like, if I was picking one thing, I'm picking that as my pick of the week. And I like the artwork in it. I think that's a cute, silly. I don't even know what it reminds me of exactly. It's got like a weird,
Magical
old-timey, maybe.
It's like instantly magical athlete to
the
me.
look, the
Yeah.
artwork. I don't know. Anyway, I like that game, so that's my pick.
All righty. Well, there you go. A bunch of different games out there. I'm sure they'll get better next week.
Come on.
Say every week.
Every week.
Every week.
I definitely have seen some good ones launched lately, so who knows? And I'm not saying all these were bad either. None got me very excited about it.
There you
so
go.
we'll
No,
see.
hey, it's okay to not have a pick of the week.
All right, we'll see you all next time. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a live play of the new version of Rurik. Until then, I'm Tom Basil.
I'm Z Garcia.
And I'm Camilla.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.